What's good with the people, man? It's your partner, man. Who? Oh, it's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about. How's y'all doing on this shortly satisfied Saturday? You know what I'm talking about. What did you talking about, bro? We gonna get into it. But before we do that, what's good, people? Like hee hee ha ha. Hey, y'all, that nigga hella funny, y'all. Man, if y'all you do. Hee hee ha ha, I see you, man. The wise man, you know what I'm talking about. What's good with Big Ken? He, you know what I'm talking about, man. Ken in the pen, I should say. He, you know what I'm talking about, man. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep that head up. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Did I say Ken in the pen, man? I don't know, but if I didn't, man, go get that stick up in stores now, man. You can go and get you one off of Amazon. You can go get you one off of 76. MacArthur, they sold out, but they'll be back. John's Liquor is where I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. 82nd Hillside Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about. They say somebody put them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. You know what I'm talking about. Now, you know, because I tell you every morning, hey, you can come get them from me. You know what I'm talking about. You can come get them from me. You know. Did you see him? You know what I'm talking about, bro? Getting better with that spirit, ain't he? But if all else fails, you know what I'm talking about? You can always go to Amazon, copy your hardback, man. Funky died trying the stores now. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure you go to Amazon, copy your hardback. You know what I'm talking about, man? Stick Up 2 coming soon. Funker died trying to come real soon. You know what I'm talking about, man? What's that swing that finger? You know, man, you talking about that one, bro? You know what I'm talking about? That's the one, bro. Go, go. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide. Stop playing, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide INC, man. Come on. Worldwide Incorporated. You know what I'm talking Worldwide. They gonna say, what does that mean, bro? I'm gonna continue to tell you it means everybody. You know what I'm talking about? And Dougal, Fresh, Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rube. Lil Rue, you know what I'm talking about? Tata the player, that's who comes next, man. Same thing, bro. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing, man. Keep that head up, you know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Now let's get through these disclaimers. But before we do that, you know what I'm talking about? Mama says and mama always says, boy, brush them whiskers when you on TV. You think I hold it. You know what I'm talking about, man. Coffee Chronicles. Class roast pipe hot. You know what I'm talking about? Pipe hot. You know what I'm talking about, man. Now let's get through these disclaimers, man. Bro, over here on Doobie Patrol. Now, a good brother like myself, I don't promote. No, I mean, I don't promote. You know what I'm talking about? No drug usage. Nah. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug sellers. Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no alcohol consumption. No, nah. You know what I'm talking about? Don't take a sip. I mean, not sip. You know what I'm talking about? Other sippers. You know what I'm talking about? Don't do it. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no crime. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no violence. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, you know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. People, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Dope. You know what I'm talking about? Promote. You know what I'm talking about? No. Negativity. You know what I'm talking about? He's like, bro, what's wrong? I just cracked myself up. You know what I'm talking about? No, negativity. You know what I'm talking about? Me, man, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, read my lips. They was on to me. I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, man. Me, all I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we got, young ladies and gentlemen. But a good brother like myself, I ain't prejudiced. He don't talking about good brother like myself. I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. He don't talking about good brother like myself. He don't talking about. I ain't got nothing against the little people. You don't talking about nah. He don't talking about me. Man, I ain't got no problems with nobody. He don't talking about they was talking to Brett. He don't talking about I just loves me some everybody. He don't talking about as a matter of fact, I'm on quest. He don't talking about bring that peace. He don't talking about that joy. He don't talking about that love. He don't talking about that love. Back to the YouTube community, man. Is you with me? Come on over here, fuck with your partner. Check it out, man. Come fuck with me one time, man. How's y'all doing on this shortly satisfied Saturday, man? He gonna say, what did you talk about, bro? Oh, we gonna get into it. You know what I'm talking about? Just shortly satisfied, man. Bro, we here on Doobie Patrol. I keep cutting the camera on when I rolling him on. You know how that shit go. Shout out to everybody with two faces that just got cosmetic surgery. Which one do you want me to fix? I see. Fuck it. So, double face having that on. Shortly satisfied, man. He said, "What did you talk about today, bro?" The short satisfaction. You know what I'm talking about? The shortly lived. The short satisfaction, man. Man, I tell y'all, I've been around these parts some time now, right? And you know what I mean? I run people all from all over the world, man. You know what I'm talking about? And it's I don't know how to say that. It's the common thing that I've been seeing lately. Now I don't know if motherfuckers just ungrateful or is this another invisible tactic they done slid in on motherfuckers. But what it was getting to is like a motherfucker might not really even be ungrateful. They just seem ungrateful. Or a lot of times, bro, I think people don't even realize that they are ungrateful. You get what I'm saying? But that surely satisfied shit go like this. Like no matter what, you only satisfied, you know what I'm talking about, for a few seconds. I know y'all done seen it. You ever, just like a little kid or something. A kid ever been bugging you about something? They want a cat, they want a toy car or something. Oh, they just been bugging the shit out you about that motherfucker. Then you go on and get it for them and they don't even want to play with that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? They play with that motherfucker all of 2 minutes. Then they went to something else. Now they want a dog or a truck or something. You know what I'm talking about? And it was just shortly satisfied. They only wanted that shit because they didn't have it. You know what I'm saying? Or they wanted, Mom said, don't blow your nose on the camera, boy. You know what I'm talking about? Sorry, Mama. Top of the world. Mama, top of the world. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? Old lady. But for real, man, to be shortly satisfied. And it's almost like that. And I don't think a lot of us even realize that we be I don't want to say cursing, but we be ungrateful of our blessings. Coffee Chronicles. Even with God. Because we'll sit there. Now, how many of y'all been in jail with me? You're sitting there, you got that real big case. You up there looking at something, and you're just sitting in your cell praying, Lord, if you let me up out of this, you ain't got to worry about me no more. How long that shit lasts until you got up out that trouble? Until you got up out that trouble. Oh, when the Lord let you get up out that trouble, you wouldn't even think about your promise no more, was you? Oh, man, you was just back out there shucking and jiving, wasn't you? You know what I'm talking about? And it goes something like that. Because a lot of times, and this is a lot of times this would keep us in like a financial mess, is we it don't really matter. You can do what the fuck you want to. But like, I just seen this shit 2 days ago too. We spend our time like trying to keep up with the Joneses. You get what I'm saying? So like we be buying shit we don't even want nor need. You get what I'm saying? Somebody got him a fine ride, here you go. You know what I'm talking about? You just got to get you a fine ride because you got to be in a fine ride conversation, don't you? You know what I'm talking about? Motherfucker go over here, I don't know. They get a spot, guess what? Firepower. Now you go in there, here you go trying to get a spot. And you know when I done seen more of that shit happen with motherfuckers getting married. And that's why a lot of motherfuckers' marriages don't last. I done seen so many people get married just because they partner got married. I ain't bullshitting, y'all. And that's the craziest thing to me. Because you just found the motherfucker you ain't even want to. You just trying to keep up with the next motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? You trying to keep up with your partner and them. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, they got married. You know what I'm talking about? Anything you can do, I can do better. You know what I'm talking about? I can do better than you. No, you can't. Yes, I can. God damn. But the shortly satisfied, man. And it roll out like that, y'all. You know what I mean? And it even if you really don't understand it, the perception would be you're ungrateful. You get what I'm saying? But now going on, bro, it just seems like nobody's ever satisfied. You get what I'm saying? And I don't know, it just seems like nobody's ever satisfied. Like no matter what situation that they're in is like they still have a complaint. And like I said, like I understand everybody ain't me either, bro. But like because I've been worse places, you know what I'm talking about. I just done been in some places I realize it can always be worse. You know what I'm talking about? It just can. So like I don't look at shit like that, man. I'm telling you. Whatever situation I'm in, I just find the best. I don't try to and I'm not trying to tell y'all to do this. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just saying if you're not ever satisfied, when are you ever going to be satisfied? You know what I'm talking about? What the fuck is ever going to make you happy? You know what I mean? Or not happy, but like, what would you ever be satisfied with? When are you going to learn just to be satisfied with waking up? When are you going to learn that's the first blessing any of us get? They don't. Like, we didn't look right past that. We start taking that for granted. You know what I'm talking about? Like, we promised tomorrow. And we be talking about people be out here playing with God, don't we? I'm telling you, man, we grow to be ungrateful. That was the word I'm looking for. We grow to be ungrateful. We grow like all this shit is just supposed to happen, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And that's one more thing, a little bit off subject, even about them prayers. We live life like we don't have to put in no work ourselves. All we got to do is get on our knees and pray, and the Lord gonna let something fall out the sky like Super Mario Brothers or something, and that's our blessings. And we act like we don't really have to do no work. We act like we don't really have to do shit. We could just sit here and continue to ask God. You know what I mean? Like we don't have to do no work. Like we could just sit around, and when God wants us to have something, that's when He's gonna give it to us. I mean, that's also true. But you're gonna have to put in your work too, folks. Because some of the best blessings come after hard work. Coffee Chronicles. Amen. Yeah, some of the best blessings come after hard work. You know what I mean? But in these today times, I know somebody gonna say, bro, what the fuck is you talking about? And I'm just gonna ask you, bro, why was you even watching me that long to figure it out? You know? Go see what somebody else talk about, bro. You feel me? Because I'm talking about that shortly satisfied Saturday it is, man. Because motherfucker just never happy, bro. Just never happy. You give them something, bro. They ask for something, you give it to them, bro. And it's gonna be a matter of time before they not even satisfied with that. Whatever you just gave them, I done seen motherfuckers that asked for something, and when you gave it to them, that shit was the problem. You get what I'm like, you know what I'm talking about? Some people just never satisfied. Shortly satisfied Saturday it is. And if you like that, it's cool. You know what I'm talking about? Because I'm a preach, man. Do what you do with your time, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's yours. You know what I'm talking about? It's yours. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about, man? But I think I told y'all this the other day. I was at a place, man, and it was like the lady asked me a question like, well, how was your day? You know what I'm talking about? And all that shit right there. I said, man, I woke up. Like, that's all you can say about your day? You woke up? You know what I mean? I said, yeah, after that, there ain't really nothing to complain about. You know what I'm talking about? Bitch shut the fuck up and got away from me so fast. Because I made her think. You know what I'm talking about? She was probably just complaining about something. Then realized she woke up and shut the fuck up. You know what I'm talking about? After you wake up, bro, it really ain't nothing to complain about. And I know that's easy to say and harder to do, man, but like, we be ungrateful, y'all. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you what to do cause like, you might not even start off being like that. But when you start doing that shit, you're never going to be satisfied. With nothing. With nothing. You know what I'm talking about? A motherfucker can give you exactly what you want and you still won't be satisfied with it. You know what I'm talking about? Because I told y'all in this life, bro, you really got two kind of people. People who think in solutions and people who think in problems. And people who think in problems will find a problem with the solution. You get what I'm saying? It's never gonna be satisfied. Like I say, if you like that, man, go right ahead. You know what I'm talking about? Do what you do with your time, man. It's yours. You know what I'm talking about? It's yours. Do what you do with it. I'm just telling you, man, if you just ever stop and think about all the shit you done got away with, all the blessings you done got, you know what I mean? It really wouldn't even be nothing to complain about. You know what I'm talking about? You like if you just really sat back and counted that shit up, when you got through counting that shit up, you'll feel like you owe God something. Coffee Chronicles. Amen. Now you don't have to do this, but I'm just gonna tell you what I be trying to prepare myself and get myself in the habit of doing. You know how you work out? It's a bunch of ways you can work out, bro. You can work out physically, you can work out mentally. You know what I'm talking about? And I think some of the problems that we have is that we like to work out more physically than mentally. You know what I'm talking about, man? You gotta let your mind run the track too, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Put that motherfucker on the treadmill, man. It's yours. You know what I'm talking about, man? Do some push-ups with that motherfucker, man. You know what I'm talking about? And it just, man. If you just ask me as a whole, I'm just gonna say we ungrateful. You know what I mean? But I put myself in the habit of no matter where the fuck I'm at, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't even tripping, bruh. If I'm in jail, there's nothing I can do about being in jail. I'm already there, man. You know what I'm talking about? Every time I went to jail, they never caught my mind. You know what I'm talking about? They caught my body, but my mind got away from the police. My mind ain't been in jail yet. I'm just telling you, man. My mind ain't been in jail yet, man. But no matter which situation I'm in, bruh, I tried out that, man, fuck this situation. I'm just gonna make the best out that shit, man. Whatever it is, bruh. Because I understand it can always be worse. I'm telling you, good game, my ball you got from my daddy, man. I told you I was in a hole about some shit I didn't feel I did. You know what I'm talking about, man? 18 months in a hole, man. And I'm sitting there mad as a motherfucker, man. And Pops just said, man, you got to be thankful for the bad shit too, man, because you alive to see it. He said, man, you got to take the bad with the good, man. And when he told me that, man, I just shut the fuck up. He right, man. You got to be thankful for the bad shit just like you thankful for the good shit, man, because you're alive to see both of that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Because life really a blessing, bruh. Although life it's hard as you make it, but like we always just come up here and just make it seem like life really a blessing. You know what I'm talking about? Sometimes we make that shit a little harder than it has to be. You know what I'm talking about? We do. You know what I'm talking about? But we always trying to describe that shit as hard and fighting, and it can be. You get what I'm saying? But life just a blessing, bruh. And a lot of us don't even appreciate that blessing. We overlook. It's like we ain't even satisfied to wake up. You get what I'm saying, man? We complaining about that shit. You know what I'm talking about? When you get it, you'll get it. But on this Surely Satisfied Saturday, man, you know what I'm talking about? We need to sometimes just sit down and be thankful for what the fuck you got. You know what I'm talking about? Starting with your life. Just be thankful about what the fuck you got. Oh man, fuck what I don't got. I'm gonna work with what I got. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. And what I got been working for me. Coffee Chronicles. But fuck all that other shit. You know what I'm talking about? Make the best out of what the fuck you got. Just do it. That's one of them cliches y'all don't listen to. Huh? Y'all listen to all the other ones when they say when life throws you lemons, make lemonade. You know what I'm talking about? Who else want a glass? You know what I'm talking about? It's cold. It was all right there, man. If you don't remember nothing else, always remember. It don't cost nothing, man. Just to show a little bit of that love.